If you are an Arsenal fans, stop mourning. Arsenal fans should stop crying and mourning about Gabriel Magalhaes' injury. Yes, instead they should focus on a positive update. I know Gabriel Magalhaes is a fantastic player. In fact, Gabriel Magalhaes is one of the best defenders in Europe right now. But that is not the reason that Arsenal fans will keep mourning and crying. Gabriel Magalhaes has an injury. Arsenal title hope is over. Arsenal cannot do this. Arsenal cannot do that. Because of Gabriel Magalhaes. Don't forget that everybody keeps saying that Arsenal have the strongest squad in the Premier League. In fact, one of the strongest squad in the whole Europe right now. Yes, when you are counting of strong squad, deep squad, Arsenal are one of them. Arsenal have best strong squad in whole Premier League. This is one of the reasons why they have the strongest squad. Yes. Because out of experience, they know that this kind of injury could occur. That's why they have one of the strongest squad in the league. I know they're going to miss Gabriel Magalhaes because any team in the world right now will miss Gabriel Magalhaes because he's one of the best. In fact, he's unique. You can't replace him, but Arsenal can cope because they have enough depth to cope with that. That's one of the reasons why they signed the likes of Ricardo Califori. When Arsenal signed the guy, they signed him as a left center back and as a left back. He can play as a left center back. He can also play as a left back. In fact, throughout the last 2 seasons before he come to Arsenal, he played as a left center back. Right now, when he's playing for Italy, he also plays as a left center back. And he's ready, he's fit, he's ready to go. He's there. So even though Gabriel Magalhaes is not there, Ricardo Calafero is there. Luis Kelly is also there to fill in as a left back. That's one of the reasons why you sign Piero Nkapie. Yes, he's a very, very good defender. He's also a left center back. He can also play as a left back. In fact, in this current World Cup qualifying international break that I just finished, he prayed for Ecuador for a left center back and they keep 2 clean sheets. So Arsenal have enough depth to cope with Gabriel injury. So that is not an excuse for Arsenal to say Gabriel have an injury, that's why they don't win Tottenham, that's why they don't win league. That's why no, Arsenal should go ahead and beat Tottenham. They should go ahead and win the league because they have the depth. They plan for this. They have a plan for all this. They should use their plan very, very well. Apart from that, Arsenal have also showed that they can cope with such an injury because when you talk of an injury, you can remember what happened for Arsenal before the international break. At the time, they have no striker. In fact, they were losing all the attacking players. Up to 7 players were out injury. But they still cope. They managed to win their match. Now, the positive update is that all the attackers have now gradually start coming back. The news that broke yesterday is that Martin Odegaard has now returned to training. Yes, he has now started training with Arsenal first team. It's true that the news is that what is his name again? Gyökeres is still a doubt for Tottenham, but he might be ready. Later today, we might hear from Arteta. Gyökeres might be ready to go. And again, Gabriel Martinelli might be ready to go. So this is a positive news. This is a good news for Arsenal. So they can go ahead and win their match. They can go ahead and utilize their squad. Now their players are gradually coming back one after the other. If it is Gabriel and Kai Havertz, which they said that they're going to miss at least 1 to 2 months, And 1 to 2 months is not even a worst news ever. Yes, because 1 to 2 months might be at end of November or at middle of December. Both of them might come back. And that is the period that Arsenal need Gabriel Magalhaes, from now to December to January. So if Gabriel is going to miss a 1 month, that is 4 weeks. It's a bad news, but it's not the worst news ever. So Arsenal should stop mourning and crying for Gabriel Magalhaes. Yes, this season, you will remember that William Saliba have already had an injury. That is when Arsenal turned to Mosquera. Then people see how good Mosquera is. Even when the Saliba is back, some people are still saying keep Mosquera because he's doing fantastic. That is one of the reasons you have a big squad. The same Mosquera can still fill in for Gabriel as a left centre back. He can do that very, very perfectly. And you don't need to also forget that Louis Maskeli now established himself as Arsenal left back last season just because of injury to Ricardo Calafori. Yes, Ricardo Calafori and what is his name again? Klentini and Zinchenko. That is when Louis Maskeli come in and grab the opportunity with 2 hands. It's now a debate whether Ricardo Calafori to start or Louis Maskeli, because both of them are a fantastic player. The same thing goes for Piero Nkabe. This is his opportunity. Yes, he should grab the opportunity with 2 hands now because he's a very good quality defender. Yes. So Arsenal have enough to cope with. Arsenal have enough depth, as they have also demonstrated that they can do with that. So Arsenal fans, focus on update. The update is that all the front line are now beginning start to come back. The first match Arsenal are going to play is Tottenham. It's at home. Arsenal must go and win that match and go back to winning ways. The second match is against Bayern Munich. Yes, it's at home as well. Arsenal can also go and beat Bayern Munich. In terms of defense, defense is not only the back 4 or back 5. Yes, defense is a team work. The way you defend as a team, you can see Arsenal midfield are doing a lot, are contributing a lot in Arsenal defense shape. Yes, even attackers, you can see the way Bukayo Saka come back, you can see the way Eze come back, you can see the way everybody is interchanging the space and defending very deep when they need to defend. So that is what they call teamwork. So Arsenal should not or should stop mourning. They should focus on positive and back the boys so that they go and win their matches. They go and win the league because they have the opportunity. Yes. So if you're an Arsenal fans, stop mourning. Focus on positive and back the boys. Go and win your matches and win the league. Support, subscribe and share our video. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe, share and like.